Hey everybody, how are you today? This is Diana and welcome to my channel, Wild Rose. Today I'm going to continue, I think the last video I did was the Daiso, the two videos I did were the Daiso yarn holes. And I think what I'm going to do with that is I really want to continue, especially today's date. You know, there's just been so much with inflation and the economy and everything else that I really want to kind of build that into maybe a three-part series of crocheting on any budget. Because you can absolutely do this, regardless of what your budget is, you can find ways to do this. I just ran up the stairs to get here, so I'm a little out of breath. Probably a little out of shape too. I'm a volunteer cat transporter with the Japan Cat Network out here. They operate mainly in Kyoto, and they have another shelter in Japan, in Tokyo, Metro Tokyo, obviously Japan. So I was on the messaging with them, so I will be doing a transport tomorrow for a little kitty cat from Narita Airport to, I'm guessing, a foster, so that'll be really exciting. I love doing transports for the cats because, well, I get to help the cats and I get to pet cats, so it's nice. So I'm a little, I have to kind of bring my focus in, but you know, I said, you know, I'm going to do this video because it's important. So what I'm going to focus on today is I actually went out and I ordered 5 crochet sets from Amazon. And these were, I think, the most expensive set, and these are full sets. The most expensive set I have here was maybe $14 for the entire set of needles. The last videos went through dollar store yarns, and you know, for like $1, $2, $1.25, $1.50, you can actually get yourself a really nice skein of yarn. And I'm going to do, the next video in this is going to be thrift store yarns. And thrift stores are an amazing place to find yarn. Never discount a thrift store, or like I mentioned in the last video, garage sales, tag sales, yard sales. Those are great places too. Before I get into the video though, I did get a comment, and I just checked the comments actually, and she asked me if I could show her, and I'm so sorry. I don't have your name right in my head, but I see your comment I can see your comment. And thank you so much for subscribing. And she asked if what I was making. So my current project, oh no, don't come undone. Okay. No, I have a little stitch holder. These stitch markers are great for saving your projects because they'll never pull and it's not going to come undone. These are great. This is one of those dollar store, those Daiso. Can you see that? And also, thank you for letting me know about the focusing on things, because I'm not recording from the front of my phone. I'm using the back of it. So I can't see myself or anything I'm holding. I can't see it as I'm holding it up. So the advice for that was really helpful, thank you. But my current whip is a king size, and I don't know why, this is my 3rd king size blanket that I've crocheted. They're nice when they're done, but God, it takes a long time, it really does. And I do this in the evenings when I'm sitting watching TV or documentaries or things like that. And of course so this, a chance to sit in on that. Can you see that? So this is what I'm working on. I had a lot of the yarn bees. I mean, I think I still have probably 25 skeins left. So I figured it would make a great blanket, and I gave the last 2 away. So I'm keeping this one. This one I'm keeping. So, and what I've done is I've been doing like double crochets and then alpine stitches, double crochets and alpine stitches, and I'm just kind of giving it that texture. And I love these like the variegated and self-striping yarns because you don't have to change colors. Now these were solid yarns on the bottom. You can see those. And I do like to do a couple rows of the single crochet just to give it a nice little border there. But yeah, so this is my work in progress. So I actually do crochet. I just, you know, I have so many things that I've ordered just that have come in like within the past couple weeks, like so many things, and I want to get through those reviews and do those. And because when I do those reviews and I get those things out of the way, I can actually start breaking them up for giveaways. And the more reviews I do, the more product I have freed up to give away to you guys. So it's a win-win. I am also going to start, and I'm going to start filming it. I was going to start filming it tomorrow, but I will be probably headed to Narita Airport in Metro Tokyo to help transport a cute little kitty to her new or temporary foster housing. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. So Thursday, probably. I would say maybe Thursday or Friday. Actually, Friday and Saturday would be a great time to start my tutorials because it's going to snow here. But what I want to do, and I had this request actually, a new friend had asked me, mentioned she wanted to learn to crochet. Now she's never done anything. She's never picked up, she's never done the yarn. She's never done slip knots, nothing. So I do want to do a very basic intro how to crochet series. So I'm going to start filming that. And I'm going to kind of load those in between my other videos. Because I think, I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's a lot out there, but I think everybody teaches differently. So maybe mine can be helpful to somebody, how I learned. You know, she asked, so I'm going to. But yes, I do actually crochet. I do use the yarns I own and that I order. And this is so wide. Oh, and that's my connected part. So yeah, so this is going to take me probably another, maybe 2 weeks to finish. Because like I said, it's going to be king sized. So it's going to take, and it's getting pretty heavy now. And so that is my work in progress. But today, I want to show you some budget hooks from Amazon. Now, I know that people look at Amazon and they go, oh God, but it's junk up there. And honestly, you know, no, they're not Furls or they're not, you know, some of the other bigger brands. But for the price that you're paying for these, they're decent. And if you're crocheting on a budget, that's really going to make a difference for a lot of people. Now, I did have, so there were, 2 that I bought on Amazon US and 3 that I bought here in Japan. Now, that being said, wait, which ones? Okay, these are the Japan ones, these are the American ones, okay. So, that being said, like, I bought these here. You can see those? I bought these here on Amazon JP. But this hook, the same exact hook, is available on Amazon US. So you can buy these on Amazon US as well as JP. And, I mean, different sellers sell them, but I'm pretty sure they're getting them from the same production company or the same production area. Now, these hooks are all made in China, and some people have an issue with that, some people don't. But if you're on a budget, you know what? I mean, they're going to work. So what I want to do today is give these a little test, and we'll start with these. We'll start with the ones I bought here in Japan. So I apologize, it might be a longer video. Would have helped if I figured out how to open these first, right? You'd think I'd be prepared. Ah! That sticker came off. I'm seeing the tape here, and like I said, I'm going to end up giving a lot of the hooks I have away. I tend to collect things, like a lot of things, and I always, like I said, I've always given things away, so it's not anything I'm doing like just because I have a channel. I mean, it is to a point, but it's also because I just enjoy sharing. I really do. I love sharing the things that I find and things that I have. Now this set's really cool. Now this set, and I can actually tell you, now the Amazon JP I do have on my iPad here, so I can pull these orders up real quick for you. Not my music. It's very good music, but I don't think it's what you want to hear right now. So these were, okay, so these were 1,599 yen, which is probably around maybe 1,400 yen, maybe $13.50, $14 American, USD. Now this set comes with this really cute carry case. Look at this. Oh! There's goodies in the carry case. So, and I'm going to leave these in here because if I use this as a giveaway, you guys are going to get all this. Stitch markers. And I was supposed to get my nails done tomorrow, but I can't now because I have to go get the kitties. But that's okay. They're clean, but they're just trashed. And look at that. Needles to like weave in your ends and stuff like that. I'm gonna see if you can see those. I'm gonna try to give those a couple of minutes to focus. But this is a really cute bag. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And it feels like it's linen. It doesn't feel cheapy. It feels like it's a linen bag. So this one's really nice. Oh, scissors. Oh. They're pretty sharp. So, here we go. There we go. So you got scissors there. And I'm going to put these in here as I go along so I don't lose anything. Measuring tapes. Oh my goodness. I can't even tell you how many measuring tapes I have lost along the way. These are great. So you get a measuring tape in here with this. It's all, can you see that? It's going to go in there too. And now the nitty gritty. Look at these hooks. So, just going to put these over here. I'll clean that up later. So this comes in a nice little Ziploc type bag, and I'm going to pick one of these out. Okay, so right away, it has a silicone grip. It's got a really nice, can you see that? That thumb right there. So it's got a really nice thumb hold. I do have some yarn out to our little swatches here so we can do. Is that going to be good enough? I just kind of grabbed one of the needles, one of the hooks. So these hooks are marked. This is a 4.5 millimeter, size G. You can see that. Now, I don't know if it's actually going to rub off or not. It's printed on there, so it's not lasered in or anything. So it probably will. I mean, if you work it a lot, it probably would, you know, my silicone ring's going to jam up my yarn. So let's see how this is. And again, this is from Amazon JP, but this hook is available on Amazon US. I'm going to put the links up for both sites because I don't think there's anything that says you can't order from Amazon JP. I'm sure there's shipping involved, and I'm sure it'll... Okay, already, these are very smooth. So I don't know if you could see me doing this. So I just wanted to do maybe a row with these. I have to hold this farther away because if it's too close, I can't see. So, and these are, like, I just took them out of the thing, so I think I did hook that. Hang on. I can't see what I'm doing when I'm holding it this close. Yes, I have glasses on top of my head, but I have yarn in my hands, so I'm not going to take them off. There we go. Okay. So it's not natural for me to hold it up here. It's natural for me to hold it down here, but I'm not sure if you could see it if I do that. So, but yeah, the yarn, it's very smooth. If I could actually see what I'm doing. But yeah. The hook is very comfortable to use, I can tell you right now. It's extremely comfortable. It has a lot of room for me because as I proceed in my crocheting, I tend to hold down. I tend to hold down here a lot, or I'll hold down here. I have a weird hold sometimes. It depends on how my hand feels. I have some nerve damage from a really bad car accident in this hand. So I do adjust my holds, usually halfway through a project. But yeah, these hooks are amazing. They're really good for the price. I'd use them. I would absolutely use these hooks. I wouldn't hesitate. If these were in my little collection, which, I don't know, these might be. They might be. But, like I said, this is not, I probably grabbed the wrong size hook for this. I just grabbed one out of the bag, so it's just probably my fault that it's going that slow and not the hooks, because the hook is very smooth. Look, it's very smooth. It's not pulling or dragging on the yarn. The hook is really, seriously, it's really comfortable. My thumb naturally sits in that little thumb holder. And again, this whole set with all these little goodies in it was maybe about $13.50, maybe $14 American USD. So that's not bad, you know? It really isn't. So let's do, and like I said, this is Amazon JP. So let me make sure I chain that. Okay, so let's pull this out and let's add this little guy back in here. And you do get sizes, let's see what the smallest is. So it looks like you're getting a 2mm all the way through. Where's my big hook? Where's the big hook? There's the big hook. All through a 6. So it looks like you're getting size 2 through size 6, which is a pretty decent hook set for that price. So definitely a really great budget hook set that's comfortable to use. It wasn't pulling the yarn. Just, you know, I would choose a better size for your yarn. I just grabbed one, so. And as you can see, I'm going to put them in a little baggie here. And look at that. Everything fits in this little bag. Isn't that cute? Look at that. And yes, I'm going to give this a couple seconds to focus because, like I said, I can't see what I'm actually doing here because I'm recording from the back of my phone. I was told the camera's, well, obviously the camera's better in the back, so we'll see. I'm not using any lights right now, so if I am red and blotchy, I apologize. I have rosacea, and I've been wearing foundation, this foundation that's supposedly good for rosacea, but it actually made me flare up. So I don't wear a lot of foundations because of that, and it sucks. Because I see all these pretty people with beautiful makeup, and I'm like, oh, my skin just does not like it. So I try my best. So this is the second one I got here, and I'm going to find it here for you. I think this is, yes. So this one is, okay, so this one again was 1,499 yen, which is probably right around maybe $13.25 in USD. So it's still under $15 for a complete set. Now these are, again, these are aluminum tips, and those were aluminum tipped ones you saw there. Oh, were those steel? I think some of these might actually be steel tipped. Ooh, this is amazing. Look at this. $15. I mean, 1,500 yen, under 15 USD, under 1,500 USD. Look at this set. Look at the size of this. And this set, I don't know if you could see. I'm gonna hold it up for you. Look at all of those hooks. You can absolutely do this hobby. You can do this on a budget. Any budget you have, you can do this. Even if you're buying a hook at a dollar store or where have you, go to thrift stores. Seriously, thrift stores, sometimes you'll find stuff there. This one goes from 2 millimeters to, where's my big one here, 9 millimeters. So you have a lot of hooks in here. Look at that. And we're gonna pull one out in a second here and see how it glides on the yarn. But look at the goodies in here. You not only, oh, it came out, that was my bad. You get, and these are metal darning needles to weave in your ends. So, and it comes in with this nice little holder, a little, like you're doing a science experiment, like, oh, I'm gonna pull, or I'm gonna pull my drugs out. Because let's face it, crocheting, oh, that's my floor heater. In Japan, we have an older home in Japan here. It's built 1974, I think, or 74, I think. It's right around my age, so. There is no central heat in Japan. We have wall units that have AC and heat and everything, but I sit on the floor style on my table here, and the heat just doesn't get down here enough, so I keep this on very low. And this little heater heats up the entire room in like no time at all. I almost flung these out. Did you see that? Did you catch that? As I was saying, we can call this a drug vial because let's face it, yarn and crochet is absolutely a drug. It is an addiction, but it's a healthy one, so you know, it's okay. You can actually get a lot of them in here. You have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, 1, 2, if I can count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. A good odd number, 9. So you get 9 needles. You get stitch markers. Look at that. I'm not even gonna open these because if I use this as a giveaway, you guys are gonna get this beautiful little package of stitch markers. Can you see that? It was suggested to me that when I'm holding up things to you to give it a couple seconds to focus. So I'm gonna try to do that. But this case is really nice. It's round. I mean, it's sturdy. It's got a cute little tropical thing on it. And again, you have scissors. The same scissors we saw in the other one. These are sealed. I'm not going to open them. But you pop that top off and you have a little snip, snip, snip. So I'm going to put these back in here. Now I'm going to pull out one of these hooks and we're going to give this a try. Let's see, what size should I use? Get the right size here for this. You look good. Let's see, is that going to be too small? Yeah, maybe I'll do a 5. Let's see if there's a 5 in here. I know there's a 5 in here. I just gotta find it. Yes. Okay, here we go. So this is the size 5 hook, and our little yarn tester here. That is not going to be cooperative anymore. There we go. Yes. Okay, good. So let's try this, and I'm going to go ahead and just do a few. Nope, that one's too big. That is too big. I was good with the first one. See? It's your first instinct, your first. Listen to that. That might be too small. I could have, there it is, yes. Okay, let me do this again. Okay. So, like I said, I'm gonna hold this up so you guys can see it. Now, these seem a little stickier. Not sticky, but like, and it could be very well because it's new. I know that prims are like that. Some of the prims I love prim hooks. Oh my God, I love prim hooks. But I find with some of them, you have to use them a little bit. And once you start using them, they do slide up really nicely. But this isn't actually, now that I'm getting going here, it's not bad. The hook is shorter. The handle is shorter than the other ones I had. Which for me, I mean, it's not a deal breaker for me. It really isn't, because they're silicone handles, which have good grip to them. I think the first ones I had were a little more comfortable, but only because this hook seems a little smaller. And the other ones were longer handles, which I do like. Definitely not a deal breaker. And like I said, you're getting all of this. Sorry, I gotta hold it out a little bit because I can't see. Okay, there we go. And like I said, it's a little sticky, but it's probably because it's brand new. But you know what I mean by that, right? How when you get that brand new, you just gotta kind of work that hook a little bit to break it in. But yeah, I mean, it crochets nicely. Like on a smaller hook like that, as I go, I'll find myself kind of holding onto the bottom of the hook like this and just holding my hand around it. I tend to I don't choke up high on my hooks. I hold them down lower. And that's just how I started crocheting. So I know I'm using different size hooks on all this, so it's gonna come out a little wonky. But yeah, I mean, they're comfortable. They're silicone handles with, I'm guessing it's an aluminum tip. Maybe, I think these are all for that price. I don't think they're steel. I think they're aluminum. But they're super comfortable. They absolutely work. I mean, this is a great deal. And again, this is Amazon JP. And I'm going to put, because, you know, there's sellers on there that will buy these hooks from the same maker. And they'll just sell them all over the place. So I'm going to go and try to find the Amazon US equivalent to these. But I'm going to put up the links for the Amazon JP as well. And look at that. It all fits. So you've got this nice little carry case for under $15. Under $15. Because if you're paying in American money, I think 15... What's the yen rate right now? I think it's still right about 77 cents. So, yen to USD. So if these are... Oh no, wow. Okay, so if it's 1,500 yen right now, you're going to get these sets right about $11.50. And I don't know if Amazon US is reflecting that price, but I know that if I was to buy this with US funds here in Japan, this set would have cost me $11.50 USD. So that's not a bad deal at all. And that's why Amazon is, I know Amazon's the devil and it's a big corporate, but I'll tell you, when when money's tight, and you still want to do what you love, I'm sorry, do what you have to. And don't let anybody tell you different. I support a lot of the more independent, I have lint on you. I support a lot of the independent places because, I'm in a position to where I can do that. But trust me, there have been, I'm sure there will be times in the future when I may not be able to do that all the time. And these budget things are great. And I still like a good deal. I do. So I have no qualms about using any of these items that I'm showing you today. I have no problem using them at all. As a matter of fact, I might keep a couple of these sets for myself because they're nice. And they're affordable. They're super affordable. So if you're just learning, stick with the affordable stuff when you're just learning. Because you're gonna change, your taste for hooks are gonna change. So don't drop tons of money into something when you're just learning, because get yourself comfortable with it first. That's just my advice. I mean, it could be crap advice, and people may do it differently. That's just my advice personally. You could go out there and buy yourself a whole set of, the Clovers, one of the more costly ones, the Edimos, or, Addy Swings or anything like that, and be perfectly happy and love what you're working with and everything else, and that's great. But anyways, this is going to be very similar to the set we just saw, okay? The only difference is the handle, and I love these handles. Oh my God, I can't wait to show you these handles. They are super cute. Oh my God. Okay, cool. So, oh neat. So you got a little, okay, let me first show you the bag before I go. This says Happy Easter. I don't know why it says Happy Easter. It does. It says Happy Easter. But it's cute. Look at the bag. Can you see that? I hope it's focusing okay. It's a vinyl bag. It's got cute little bunnies on it, which is great because, you know, it's the year of the rabbit here in Japan and I think most of Asia. But in this bag, you get a lot of goodies with your hooks, and you get a little stitch counter, a little row counter, stitch counter there. I've never used these before because I'd be like doing this or putting my glasses down and being like, what is that? But if you have really good eyes, hey, you know what? It's included free, so that's not bad. Again, little scissors for your yarn, which are great. Stitch markers. Can never have enough stitch markers. I love stitch markers. Can you see those? Got another tape measure. Okay. Can you see that? And another thing of needles to weave in your thread, your yarns. See that? And I'm assuming that it's pretty much the same exact bag we just looked at. Like I said, they buy the bags, they buy these kits from the same sellers. So they're the same producers. I guess sites like Alibaba and things like that, they kind of do that too. They'll, you know, do wholesale for small Amazon sellers and things like that. So I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Doesn't diminish the fact that they're actually decent for this price. I'm sorry, they're still decent. $11.50 USD if I was to pay with USD here in Japan. Same with these that I just showed you earlier. So you can't beat those prices. And this one comes with a little stitch counter, or row counter there. So the hooks, let me show you these hooks. So these are, feels like a resin, like a plastic type of resin. I'm not gonna lie, they're very cute. They are super, super cute. They do feel, I don't know, I'm not sure if they're quite as, they don't have the silicone, so they're not quite as comfortable, but it's like a, I guess a rubberized like resin type. And it looks like there's a vinyl wrap over it for the designs. So I'll show you some of these designs. You can see that. That's one design. Let's see another one of these. Get a couple of these out for you so you can see them. So just a few of these designs. And this one has, is that like a little fox on it? There's like little foxes on these or something. I can't really tell, but I'm gonna, can you see those? Okay. And they're colored. They have little colors on the hooks. Now the only thing I am gonna say is, okay, so the sizes are on the neck here, and they might be a little harder to read with eyes like mine. So, but let's see how they crochet up. Let's see how if they pass the test. So as I'm holding them out, actually they're not that uncomfortable. Actually, they're kind of comfortable. They're warm. So let's see. And I'm just doing a little swatch here with a half double crochet. So again, this, it seems a little sticky, but usually with things, I mean, sometimes as you crochet and you use them a little more, it does slick up a little bit better. It's just, it's brand new. It probably has some kind of coating on it. I don't know, maybe. No, it's going pretty nicely. So my yarn, don't get caught on that. Don't, I can't cuss. I can't cuss on YouTube. I probably can, but I won't. So, you're just gonna rip my thing. There we go. Now you've done it. Now you've just ripped it. There. I argue with my yarn all the time. So yeah. Oh, I just pulled that whole thing out. These are actually pretty comfortable. I mean, definitely for the price, they're good. And yeah, as I go, it's actually not as hard. And I picked the right size this time too, so kind of the right size. I'm just eyeballing the hooks and just, you know. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. So my sides are getting wonky here because I'm using all different kinds of hook sizes. So don't judge my swatch. But yeah, I mean, oh yeah, that's definitely smaller. Those are definitely smaller stitches. So I probably should have grabbed the next size up. But anyways, if you can see that right there. They're cute. They're really nice. And again, what do we say? 11.50 USD. I mean, these are great. Now, these sets here that I've showed you, these are all from Amazon JP, Amazon Japan. Here's the crazy thing about Amazon JP. I will order these. I will order something. Like, I could order something this evening, and it'll be at the house the next morning, or the next afternoon, I should say. So they're pretty quick out here. We do have a warehouse down the road, so I'm pretty sure that might have something to do with it. Now, these two sets I did get from Amazon US. Now, my Amazon US account is on my phone, which I'm using for this video, so unless I go on my laptop. Hang on here. Here's the thing. I have my Amazon JP set up on my iPad, and I'm not good at remembering passwords. So it's just set up, and it's just always there. So if I switch accounts, I'm going to forget my password. So that's why I don't do that. You know what? I don't have mine set up in here either. Anyways, these I made pretty sure to not buy anything that was over $15. So none of these sets are over $15. Absolutely not. That was my thing. It had to be under $15. So these US sets, I am gonna get the prices I paid for these and put these in the description. So please look in the descriptions for anything, for all my links, information on the video, info I might have left out. But these are, okay, real quick, like I said to you before, like I just said with the last hook, is that I think a lot of these small Amazon sellers use the same manufacturer, the same, you know, production company, the same wholesalers. And I think that's true for this one here because these are very similar to the hooks we just saw. These are, I guess, a type of like rubbery resin hook, maybe clay polymer. I think that's what the last ones were. Now these are definitely smaller, aluminum hooks. The tips are all colors. So, I'm throwing them out of the bag. Look at that. I'm just throwing things all over the place here. I'm gonna imagine that they crochet up similarly as well. So I'm gonna try to get a few of them out of here so you could see the different colors that these come with. Oh, these are so pretty though, but they're so pretty. So if you can see, there we go. Very similar to the ones I just showed you. The only difference here, and I like this because I can see them clearly. Now these very well may wear off in time, so, you know, I don't know, maybe a little piece of tape over them, or I don't know how you would do that, but see those those handles? So they all have really cute little designs on them. And I'm gonna grab this one. I'm assuming it's going to crochet up very, very, very similarly to what we just had. Now these came by themselves. They did not have a carry pack with them. Any of these hook sets that I end up giving out as giveaways, if they don't have a carry case with them, they will when I send them out. I'll make sure. And it'll be cute. So I'm gonna get my little swatch, my little swatchy swatch. And again, this is definitely a hook smaller than what I was using, so. That's okay, we're not judging stitch sizes at this point, we're just judging how these work. Now, like I said, these I got from Amazon US. And I'm going to give you the exact price I paid for them too as well. They're not uncomfortable. They are a little smaller than what I like in hooks. I tend to have longer hands, so I do like a hook that's longer in the handle. That's just my preference. I know plenty of people who have no problems with smaller handles on their hooks. I mean, yeah, they're comfortable. They're not uncomfortable. And I think if you're learning how to crochet or you're crocheting on a budget, I think these are beautiful. These will work. You know, if I can see what I'm doing here. And this particular yarn that I'm using here, it's Yarn Bee, but for some reason, some of them just, either I am kind of an aggressive crocheter, but some of these yarns do come unraveled. We do have to deal with that with some of these yarns, but no, this is very nice. I don't know if you, I'm trying to hold up as much as I can so you guys can see me doing this. But yeah. Just pull that up a little bit. I mean, perfectly good hooks. If you're looking to save some money and you're just gonna buy something to learn on, or even crochet a project on it, they're not bad. I'm gonna zip these up so nothing gets lost. So they all, and in this set you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 hooks, and where's my big one? Okay, so this is a 2mm to 6mm size. So most of these hooks, I think except for the one set there, was 2 to 6mm. I think that's pretty typical with any hook set you get, is 2 to 6mm. Now these were intriguing to me because this comes in, let's see, so these are 2.5 to 6, and I think this 5 might be big for that yarn, but I'm going to show you just a few of these. Now these are silicone handles. I'm going to keep that one aside too. So I want to show you some of these really, let me put them in the bag and show you, actually. And I took the gray one out. Was that gray or is that, oh, that's brown, I think. I think that's brown, but I'm going to try to, sorry. I want to get it so you guys can see these colors though. So can you see those colors? I'm going to hold my hand still as I can. Can you see those colors? They're so pretty. So yeah, and like I said, they're silicone handles, super comfortable. Yeah, these are comfortable. They're not as big as I like. I like big handles. I like big handles and I cannot lie. I just aged myself. Yes, I did. But I don't care, that song's still cool. I don't care how old you are. Okay, so this is the 5. I'm gonna go ahead and do our little test. Our little test swatch here. Now this is a plastic head, okay, very similar to Prim's in that line of hook. I think the furls are a resin. Don't get me wrong, I like furls. I like the resins. It just we have a truck out there collecting recyclables. My only problem with the furl resins, I'm moving slowly away from wood hooks. I do have I've given a lot of my streamline hooks away, my wood. And I've actually given a lot of my streamline resin hooks away too. I just never could justify spending the money on the Odysseys. I'm gonna be honest about that. I just, you know, there's small shops on Etsy and hook crafters out there that I bought from instead. I do like their resin hooks though. I will say that. I do like a resin hook that does have the rubber on the bottom though, because my hands get sweaty sometimes, especially in the summer. It's very hot here. It's very hot. So that being my babble being over now, let's see how this was too big of a hook for this. That's okay. No, not really. No, it was okay. It's definitely a bigger size hook than I was using for my other little rows here, so it's going to be a little wonky because these stitches are going to be a little bigger. But this one's nice. These are very smooth. Like I said, the handle's a little smaller than I would normally like, but they're comfortable. And you know what? They work. These actually, I have to push through these little tiny little stitches here. As I grabbed the 5mm, it was kind of bigger. They're smooth. Like I said, they're comfortable. You got that silicone handle. I hold my hooks a little weirder, so, or I think I hold them weird. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Maybe I don't. But these are great. Oh, if I could get some yarn here. My yarn skein's way over here, and I'm keeping it there because it won't roll all over the place. So, so that last stitch right there. There we go. There we go. Right in that last stitch. Okay. So, and I just pulled it out. Oh, cause I pull. Like I said, my hands are not working today. Okay. So. See, you can see the bigger stitch in there too. But yeah, no, this was very smooth. It, as you can see, it glides very nicely. Look at that. It is a smaller handle, but that's okay. This is the 5mm. I'm calling this a dark brown, very dark brown. It's not quite black. It's definitely not gray. So, and as you can see, I'll try to show you here. It has the hook size on the side there, right there. Can you see that? Yeah, these are really comfortable. So like I said, I mean, I would say that anything that I just crocheted with any of these hooks wasn't bad at all. And I would do a project with these. You know, any one of these I would do a project with. I would have no problems doing a project with any one of these. But yeah, so these are some, like I said, some really great budget finds on Amazon. So this is Amazon US right here. If you can see those, get those closer. So Amazon US for these two. And these were Amazon JP. And like I said, I can find the equivalent because, like I said, Amazon shops do use the same suppliers. They use the same manufacturers all the time. It's just they call their company something different. So I'm willing to bet that I can find these exact same hooks on Amazon US that I did here on Amazon JP. And these are great hooks. Like I said, I don't know what they're going to charge on Amazon US for them. But I found for like $11.50 here on Amazon JP if you go through the conversion of yen to USD. So I have my little mess down here. But anyways, yeah, so that is the review today. This is technically going to now be part 2 of my crochet on any budget series. You know, there's just so many people out there right now, especially. This is a really tough time economically. I mean, we're very fortunate, very blessed in our position. And oh my goodness, seriously, what are you guys banging out there? Oh, my neighbors, they're so nice. I have the best neighbors in the world here. But they're fixing up something up there. But yeah, I mean, you know, I think, you know, it's been a tough few years for a lot of people. And God knows, you know, the beginning of 2020 was tough for us. You know, we were given this amazing opportunity to come to Japan here for my husband's work, and that was a huge, huge blessing because now we can, you know, live here, plus we can still take care of my mother back home, and kids, oh, take care of your mamas, take care of your mothers, seriously. They take care of you their whole lives. Yes, I know there are some people out there who never should have had kids, who we're probably bad moms. I get that. Okay, I know that there are variables to that rule. And I can't speak on that. I'm very fortunate. But, you know, a lot of us have moms that were just good. I mean, amazing, giving, caring people. And, you know, when you have, I see these amazing moms, you have these moms that just give their everything for their kids, their family, they give up everything for their family. And, you know, and you got maybe 3 or 4 kids, and then mom's retired, and here you got 3 or 4 kids that are adults now, with some maybe have pretty good jobs or whatever. And it just seems these days that, you know, 4 or 5 kids or 2 or 3 kids can't seem to take care of one mom anymore. And I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak for everybody. I really can't. And I don't know people's situations. And your mom may have been a monster. And in that case, you know, you do you. Trust me, I've had the misfortune of knowing a couple friends who had very difficult mothers. I'm going to be polite and say that. And my mother tended to mother those people, my friends, you know. So if you have a good mom, if your mom was amazing, take care of your mom. Take care of her. You know, you only get one, and they're not there forever. They're not here forever. So, you know, that's my little tangent for the day. I'm sorry. But anyways, yes, but times are tough. They really are. So you can still have these wonderful hobbies. For me, it's definitely more of an obsession than a hobby. And you can do this on a budget. You absolutely can do it on a budget. You don't have to be wealthy. I mean, I know you see all these channels out there, and everybody's got these yarns coming in from these expensive places left and right. And, you know, I mean, I've ordered from these companies, so I can't speak. I have been able to order from some really nice yarns from some really nice companies, and I'm lucky with that. But don't let that get you down, because you can still find really nice yarns at discount prices. I know, I guess Hobby Lobby is kind of, I don't know, controversial because of their religious standings, which, you know what, everybody's got a right to their beliefs, and I will never speak against that, ever. And so you shop where you want. I've shopped at Hobby Lobby when they have their sales, and if you are in a financially difficult place, let me tell you something about their sales. Their sales on yarn are amazing, okay? Sorry, it is what it is. If you're shopping on a budget and you can't afford to go to these more expensive places, then shop where the sales are. And that's what I'm going to tell you. Shop where the sales are. If Joann's is having a buy one, get one, or 50% off, use it. Look for coupon codes. There's a lady that I got 2 mystery bags from Brenda's Knots and Loops. And I've watched a bunch of her lives, and I think she gives out coupon codes. Where she finds them, she'll let you know what coupon codes are out there. So check her channel out. You'll find them there, and I'm just really not diligent about hunting them down. But if I see any, I'm going to put them in the description, or I'll put it, or check my community section on the show page. If you go to community, if I have little postings, I'll post them there too. And if I just think of something last minute, or if I find something last minute, I'll post stuff up there as well for you guys. But yeah, no, like I said, Amazon is a great source. Thrift stores are an amazing source. The next video on this one is going to be thrift store yarns. Dollar stores, seriously, dollar stores. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if Dollar General has anything, but I know like Big Lot, Odd Lot, all those type of things. Sometimes they carry yarns. Check them out. Walmart. My mother just got this huge jumbo skein of yarn for like $6 or $7 at Walmart. So check these places out. You can do this on a budget. You don't have to spend $1 million. And you know what? If someone's saying to you, well, you're buying your yarn at a dollar store, or you're buying your things on Amazon, tell them to bite you. Seriously. You tell them, say, listen, you do you, I'll do me, and I'm not spending a lot of money. I'm going to get these budgets. I'm going to get these deals. Because, you know, we're not all Rockefellers. God. You know, if I was a Rockefeller, I wouldn't be one for very long, because I'd probably just give most of it away to probably animal shelters, not gonna lie. No, I'd probably open my own animal shelter and then go broke. because I wouldn't be able to say no. That's hard. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for putting up with my tangents that I go off on. But yes, for those of you who see me doing all these review videos and stuff, I do crochet. Look, it's proof. And this is going to be, like I said, when it's done, oh my God, it's so heavy already. This color right here, this piece of the blanket. Now, when I ordered from Hobby Lobby, I swear to God, I did not order this color. I sent in a whole bunch, I had coupons and coupons, and I had huge discounts on them. I won't even tell you how little I paid for all the yarn I ordered. Seriously, like, now they will not ship to APOs, which I'm very upset with them about that, because military personnel, you know, or even retirees living abroad with their husbands who are contractors, you know, we love their sales. I'm fortunate because I can have it shipped to our home in Ocean Springs in Mississippi, and then Mom just ships it out here to me. But for military personnel who just can't get that, it sucks. Joanne does ship to APOs. Thank you, Joanne. And that's why I love Joanne. I'm not sure about Michaels. I don't think I've ever ordered Michaels out here. But anyways, I don't remember ordering this color, but I had 3 skeins of it. And look how pretty that is. And I didn't save the paper for it. I didn't save the paper. The little labels, like these things. I didn't save it for this color, and I love this color. I love these kind of colors. Blues, any kind of blues and yellows together, or like blues, yellows, and oranges together with a little white thrown in there. That's like my favorite color scheme, I swear. It's just so bright and cheery. So yes, I do crochet. Is this heavy? Oh, so then when I start working on this and it gets big, oh my husband ends up having to help me turn the work. I'm like, honey, help me turn this. And it's like a big hauling the blanket over and back. And I told him, I said, I'm not giving this one away. I am not giving this one away. I am keeping this one because it's going to be a while before I do another one of these. These are a lot of work. It's not that the stitches aren't hard. They're not. It's just lifting it, and I got into a really bad car accident when I was younger. I was a little more reckless. Not that much younger, like 10 years ago, maybe a little more than 10 years ago, and I basically busted this arm, and I have really bad nerve damage in this hand. So it's harder for me to crochet for very long amounts of time. So sometimes projects will take me a little longer, or some days I can crochet lightning speed. Some days I can't. Some days my hands just don't want to work. So there is that, but I adapt. That's life. Anyways, thank you so much for being here with me. I love you guys. Oh my God, you guys are the best. You guys are the best. Tomorrow morning, which is my Wednesday morning, I have 2 boxes going out to our lucky winners, the 2 lucky winners. So those boxes will be in the mail tomorrow morning. So hopefully they won't take too long to get from Japan to the US. They are being sent USPS priority from here, which kind of cuts that time down. So it's not, trust me, it's I use the APO, so it's not as expensive. So sorry, my throat's dry. I got that heater right here, so it's killing my throat and my eyes. And I did have a little bit of lipstick on, but as you can see, I chew it off. I do that. I'm bad at that. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I'm going to put those links for all the things I showed you in the description below. Check that out. And if there's anything I think about that I forgot to add in this video about these hooks, I will put it I'll either edit the description, or I'll just add it to one of the community postings and just tag the video in it. So, thank you for being here with me. You guys are the best. I love you all. And I'm so happy I finally made one of Granny D's lives. Oh my God. I got to see some of you on there for like 5 minutes because I got there late. But that was really fun. And I'm going to get up earlier and try to make that. Probably not tomorrow morning because I have to run to the airport to go pick up a kitty cat. But yes, thank you guys for being here. Love you guys. And as always, be kind, be generous, be cool, be happy, and keep hooking. Bye-bye.